Cars and Coffee of Cornelius, North Carolina. It's at the Waterbean Coffee House. Waterbean Coffee, yeah, Waterbean Cafe, I think that's what it's called. It's a local coffee shop. They've got like several locations in the Charlotte area. The one up here happens to host Cars and Coffee. It's kind of cold today, that's why I got gloves on. It's 44 degrees, if you can read that. So we're actually in the truck today because it might rain this morning, and honestly, the Corvette's still torn apart, and the SS still isn't clean. So let's head up to the show and we'll check out what's going on. I hope you guys enjoyed the Cornelius Cars and Coffee show. There were a decent amount of cars there, and for it being a chilly Saturday morning, you know, a lot of people actually came out, so I was kind of surprised by that. As you guys saw, I took the truck because it was supposed to rain, and I ended up getting rained on the way home. So, you know, the weather was kind of iffy, but there are a lot of good cars there. My two favorite cars would have been the blue McLaren. I think that was a 650S. I'm not 670S, whatever the 600 series for the McLaren. I don't think it was the 570. I think it was a 650. That was one of my favorite cars there. And the other one was that LT1 swapped C3. You know, I was amazed at like how clean that car was. It had the LT1, had a Hydro Boost brake system. I think it had Willwood brakes, and they were running a 5-speed TKO 600 5-speed behind the LT1. So they didn't cut that car up too much to fit that motor and trans. I'm not sure if they had to do any transmission tunnel surgery with the 5-speed. I know when those guys switch to the TR6060 or the T56 6-speed, they do. They have to cut the hell out of the floor pan. So I'm not sure how much, if there was any body modification needed for that. And also that was I think it's a street rod shop, street shop, something like that. They're a company down in Alabama. I've seen their products before, but this was the first full chassis that I've seen. And the guys basically had a C3, kind of a parts car, but the guy wanted it. You know, he's had this car for 40 years, didn't want to get rid of it. Put it on the new street rod shop chassis, and the motor mounts and the transmission mounts and all that thing, those were all already pre-configured from the guys in Alabama. And they was a pretty simple bolt-on swap. Now I'm pretty sure that they had to cut out the back spare tire cover and all that stuff out of the back of the C2, because that guy was using a C7 suspension underneath that C2 with the LT1 in it. So a lot of custom stuff on that, and not saying that a guy at home could do that. You could if you had the proper tools, but that would just take a lot of time, you know, basically assembling everything, painting, and all that good stuff. So those are my two favorite cars at the Cars and Coffee show. And before I end this video, don't forget that I've got apparel for sale down in the link below. Hoodies and t-shirts off Teespring. And I also have my stickers and key tags for sale. Those are in the second link on my eBay store. So don't forget to check those out if you guys want to help support the channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Thanks and have a great day.